Very truly, I tell you, you are looking for me, not because you saw signs, but because you ate your fill of the loaves.
Our fathers ate the manna in the wilderness, as it is written, He gave them bread from heaven to eat.
I say to you, not Moses gave you bread from heaven, but my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. For the bread of God is that which comes down from heaven and gives life to the world.
Lord, give us this bread always.
I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall not hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst.
What?
Ridiculous!
How can you be the bread of life?
But I said to you that you have seen me, and yet do not believe. All that the Father gives to me will come to me, and him who comes to me I will not cast out.
And it is well that a charge should be given to all those who have any admiration for virtue, to inflict all such punishment out of hand without any delay, not bringing them before any judgment seat, or any council, or any bench of magistrates, but giving vent to their own disposition, which hates evil and loves God.
He violated the Sabbath.
Cast him out.
Stone him.
Therefore, put away from among yourselves that wicked person.
For I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. And this is the will of him who sent me, that I should lose nothing of all that he has given me, but raise it up at the last day. For this is the will of my Father, that everyone who sees the Son and believes in him should have eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day.
All those who have been cast out, those we've lynched, murdered, and sacrificed. Remember?
Is this not Jesus, the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know?
How does he now say, I have come down from heaven?
Do not murmur among yourselves. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be taught by God.
Hey, we don't want to hear that bit from Isaiah.
We're not here for prophecy. Give us the bread.
We didn't come here to hear you preach that suffering servant stuff.
That's from Isaiah, the part about God redeeming the suffering.
Everyone who has heard and learned from the Father comes to me.
You're the son of a carpenter. What can you teach us?
We're trained in philosophy, the highest wisdom tax.
Not that anyone has seen the Father, except him who is from God. He has seen the Father.
While other men receive their food from earth, the nation of vision alone has it from heaven.
Truly, truly, I say to you, he who believes has eternal life. I am the bread of life. Your fathers ate the manna in the wilderness, and they died.
Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea and divide it. Stretch out your hand over the sea and let the waters flow over the Egyptians.
This is the bread which comes down from heaven, that a man may eat of it and not die. I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If anyone eats of this bread, he will live forever. And the bread which I shall give for the life of the world is my flesh.
How can this man give us his flesh to eat?
Who cares as long as he delivers the goods?
Yeah, that's right. It's your flesh we want.
Sure, dude, you want to play the victim.
Truly, truly, I say to you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you have no life in you.
Who do you think we are, cannibals or something?
Yeah, who said anything about flesh? We just wanted some bread.
He who eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. For my flesh is food indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. He who eats my flesh and drinks my blood abides in me, and I in him. As the living Father sent me, and I live because of the Father, so he who eats me will live because of me. This is the bread which came down from heaven, not such as the fathers ate and died. He who eats this bread will live forever.